It's amazing how an art form that started in the South Bronx, New York, has such a huge impact on today's society. Hip hop originally started in the early 70s, but didn't actually get its acknowledgement until 1979 when Sugar Hill Gang came out with Rapper's Delight. Here you see what the album cover looked like when they hit the mainstream. And that there is Sugar Hill Gang. The early years of hip hop was meant to be energetic and fun. It was meant to start a party or keep a party going. Many people think that hip hop is only music. In fact, that music is just the soundtrack to urban culture. Hip hop includes dance, art, fashion, and so on. As hip hop evolved, it turned into a golden era which included Run DMC, LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, which later turned into the gangster era, which included Ice-T, NWA, Dr. Dre. Hip hop music has historically changed and evolved since the first song back in 1979. Hip hop has also become a more diverse culture, which is no longer only in urban areas, but around the world. In fact, 45 million consumers of hip hop are between the ages of 13, with 80% of them being white, which lets you know that hip hop has come a long way. Back when the gangster era had began, hip hop was made to have a parental advisory sticker due to its content. Now, the content of hip hop was meant to speak to those who can relate, as well as teach those who couldn't. Here's a picture of what some of the dance crews would be like at parties back in the 80s. And here's how they used to get the party started. 2 turntables and a mic. Since the early stages of hip hop has now become a multi-billion-dollar industry, which makes more than $10 billion a year. Now, from the beginning, people didn't believe hip hop would even last as long as it did. So for it to expand the way that it has, gain the audience that it has, and the fan base, along with the revenue, means a lot about this culture. Today, you can find hip hop everywhere. From commercials, television shows, movies, sporting events, and the list goes on. We're surrounded by it. Like I said, it's amazing how an art form that started in the South Bronx has such a huge impact on society as it does today. Thank you.
That was really good.